Okay, beautiful people. I got to go live on this one. And I'm going to sit in the darkness on this one because when you say that Pisces is the most psychic sign, y'all ain't got to think twice. This is a water energy. See, y'all don't think of the moon. What about the moon? What about the moon? That's the mother. You got 8 moon phases. Pisces is one of the moon phases. But from who? Cancer is no signs more psychic than the other. Water just internalize it, just like earth. Water just internalize it, just like earth. I keep talking about Pisces is the most psychic because I hear from these other astrologers. Okay, let's look at it factual. How many friends you know that's a Pisces and most psychic? And to be honest with you, I got a dominant of Neptune in my chart. And I got Pisces midheaven. And I'm telling you right now that Pisces is not the most psychic element. There's no sign more psychic than the other. They might could feel like just like a moon. So this the mother. How is Neptune gonna be more? And Neptune is masculine energy. You know, any female energy gonna feel more than the masculine energy anyway. If you know the myth of Neptune. So when I hear people talking about Pisces is the most psychic, this is I'm like, wow, really? Y'all really think that Pisces is the most psychic? Come on now. This is the mother. This 8 moon phases of her. How is Pisces gonna be more psychic than Cancer? You see, y'all been taught by these astrologers. Yes, they spiritual, and yes, they got the element of psychic gifts. So do Pluto. And Pluto go deeper because it's his job to do this. Pluto love to do stuff like this. So we talking about Scorpio energy. They even go harder than Pisces or the moon. The mother just want to know her child. She just want to know people so she can fulfill their needs. So she clairsentient and she read people and she counsel people. She guide people. You see, Pisces is supposed to be spiritual. A lot of times they can't even get there because they be on a lower frequency and they be going through drugs and alcohol trying to escape reality. You see, Pisces is supposed to be the most spiritual, but people who I know, a lot of them, a lot of Pisces, I don't know too many who are psychic, like other signs, even those who not water signs. So they got to be proof. Astrologers taught this talk, and that's why I'm different. Cause I done study this, I done master this, and I know what I'm talking about. I do this, and I've been studying for a little while. So we talk about who's the most psychic? No sign the most psychic than the others. There's a lot of Pisces who can feel energy. They don't know what they're feeling. They don't know how to read it. They don't know how to read their energy. You got only a very few Pisces who really can read something. It's mostly who you see, mostly moon people or Pluto. Because Pluto, they go hard for this. But also Uranus got it naturally. Like a lot of Aquarius I know is very in tune. And y'all won't be surprised. Libras. I'm talking about Venus. Not only Libra, but Taurus with the Venus. Because when you think of Venus, what you think of? You think of Aset. In African culture, you think of Het Heru. Because this is Venus. So this lets you know. If you use African spirituality and transfer it, the correlation that you'll understand. You know what I'm saying? I know net head will be Neptune, net head is psychic, but still everything break off Aset. And she's also the moon. So is Boss in African culture. So my thing is, as far as y'all talking about Pisces, the most psychic, everybody be bragging on it. All this is a part of who we are. You see, to become astrologer, I hear people talk they're astrologer. How you gonna be astrologer and you favor one over the other? You can't favor no sign over the other because it's all a part of you. You see what I'm saying? It's good to represent, what you like the most. But to say that Pisces is the most psychic, you got to prove that. I don't see that. I'm more psychic than a lot of Pisces. And I'm a Libra sun. Cancer rising. Jupiter with Cancer. That expands this emotion, expands this ability, this gift to feel. And Virgo moon. Virgo's even psychic. So everybody got their gifts. See what I'm saying? But also, Pisces got the ability to be, but it's a lot of Pisces I don't know. Probably you don't know. It's only a very few, very few. Just look around. Just look at the people you know who are Pisces. I bet you they into drug or alcohol. They ain't even in tune with themselves. They probably doing some, a lot of sex, a lot of this, a lot of that. It's only very few who very spiritual. Them most of the people who got Pisces, a lot of Pisces in their chart. They're not even a Pisces sun or moon or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or they might not even be a Pisces rising. You see what I'm saying? They might have a lot of Pisces in their chart though. They dominate the chart. They might have Neptune. They might be more the spiritual type than the Pisces sun or moon or something like that. Pisces moon, nah, they might be more in tune. But the sun, it's hard. I'm telling you, these people be going through all type of stuff. The people I know, I said, dog, they supposed to be the most psychic. But when I see them and they supposed to be the most spiritual, they're not even spiritual in tune. They got to trust the spirit. They here to trust. I'm a Pisces midheaven. Now you know I know. And what helps me is a combination. This is a combination. You got the Libra, the mind. Then you got the Virgo, which is the mind and the body. Then you got Cancer, which is the emotions and actually intuition, psychic gifts. But I got Jupiter to expand that. See what I'm saying? But I also got a dominant of Neptune. So I had to make this video because we're going back and forth about this when we talking about Pisces energy right here. And I know darn well that Pisces isn't the most psychic. And none of them really is. But if you're gonna give it to somebody, you can give it to the mother. It's gonna be the moon, because Pisces is part of what the moon is, part of the moon phases. If you were gonna give it to somebody, it would be the mother. She's cardinal, so she will show it. She will manifest it. She do it naturally. This is because she trying to know her babies, which is babies will be people of the world who she trying to nurture, who she care for, giving like social service to, nursing, knowing what's going on, being in tune, feeling their pain, can read them and know what to give them, stuff like that. There. So if we were gonna do that, we got to give it to the moon. That's no doubt. I told you I got a dominant, more dominant of Neptune than anything, due to a lot of Neptune aspects in my natal chart. So just let you know I'm not discriminating. If that the case, I'll be saying like Pisces this, they that, because I got a lot of that in my natal chart. And plus I'm a life path 7. And even with life path 7 represents not only Neptune represents the moon too, and it represents Libra, Venus, because it's the 7th house. So we got to be realistic here. See what I'm saying? So this is what I was saying. And this is why I made this video. Uranus got the ability. They supposed to be some of the smartest sign. See what astrologers, they give their opinions, who they think the best. And nationality, I see this in Uranus people. They naturally use their intuition. I'm around Uranus people too. And they don't really live by their intelligence. That's what I see. But they call them the most intelligent. Mostly, I say for Uranus, they more intuitive than anything, and they really live by the intuition. They really live by that. They don't really like to pick up. They don't really like to do the small details. They just know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. Sometimes they be all point because they want to know more than you, and they are smart. But it ain't like they're gonna go into great details like Mercury people would do, especially Virgo, because Virgo is Earth and they want to be on point. See, Gemini might miss a beat, or Libra, because Libra, the air signs more like they just going. When you got the Earth there with Virgo, of course they gonna pick up on everything because they want to dissect things. Earth signs like to slowly break things down because they want to be sure. They like professionalists a little bit. Earth signs. And so when we talking about astrology, we got no what we talking about here. We got no what we talking about here. Just super Pisces, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Aquarius, Moon. Okay, Aquarius, that's a good combination there. You got Pisces, Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Aquarius, Moon. Yeah, you super in tune. Have zero Earth. Oh, you got to be grounded. You ain't got no ground. I know you be going wild. Then you got to find a way to be stable or something. You got no Earth in your chart. And that's hard there. So it's good to have some Earth in your chart because, or if you don't have Earth, try to discipline yourself like an Earth sign, because too much of that psychic gives without Earth. Earth is a stability to keep you grounded. You know what I'm saying? And staying in this world, so you won't go above the Earth all the time and be way up there all the time. So you can't come back down to reality where you might don't have nothing because You so high up that you might don't even care for anything, you know what I'm saying, in the world. This could drive you crazy and make people want to just leave this plane. So you need some earth to stay grounded, you know what I'm saying? So you can feel that God energy within you. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel that nature within you. Earth people, they know who they are. I mean, those who are woke. We're gonna say this correctly. Those who are woke, they feel it within them. They feel it within them. Those who know who they are, they feel it within them. Yeah, you ain't got no ground. He said no ground. Lord, tell me about it. I'm telling you, it's tricky. That's a lot of psychic energy with no ground to stand on. You be like here, there, tricky. But Earth people, they know that they are it. When they wake up, they got to wake up though. They know that because they got all of that within them. When you look at a plant, right? What the plant had? The plant had water, the plant has air, and it had the sun, it has energy, it has spirit. So Earth people know that they are nothing on the Earth, so they always creating, trying to create a way and plotting and planning to build on this Earth. They know that they are it on the Earth, but when they leave the body, they know that they are spirit that's in the vessel and that they're part of the source. And so that's why Earth people can feel nature more than a lot of people through their body. You know what I'm saying? Through their body. Not saying that water signs can't, but Earth people can actually feel that. They grounded with it, stable with it. So they don't go all off the chain with it. You see what I'm saying? Like how people who don't really have too much earth in their chart. You said lifelong challenge makes lists, make plans, get things done. Yeah. Earth signs, yeah, they get things done too. But also, if you're not like say like you got all these psychic signs, you might be on the earth side. You might not even be on that side. If you're on the downside of that side, you might be too earthly, you know what I'm saying, or too in your feelings, or don't know what to do. So that's the thing too. So yeah, this energy is wild though. I had to make this video because dude, I mean somebody comment on my post. And they saying that Pisces the most psychic. They all in their ego. I said, you too much in your ego. I got to go ahead and make a video about this and let people know that, or at least give somebody some type of perspective that they can build off on. They can see for themselves, and so they can see where I'm coming from. So they can research themselves and say, okay, I see where King Lit came from. Because when I see people around me, I don't see a lot of Pisces. I mean, I know they can feel things. I know they're super emotional, but I don't see them really doing the psychic work. They're doing mostly like being into stuff like lust, drugs, alcohol. They're not really carrying out the duty they're supposed to carry out. And so when I was hearing that Pisces is the most psychic, and I don't see this, and I see about 100 different Pisces, we talking about all throughout my life, and I see that they're not doing like what the astrologers say, that it lead me to believe that how can the hell can they be the most psychic, you know? So I gotta speak by facts. I see more Libras in tune, especially Aquarius or Libras or air signs more in tune than anything, but also Cancers. I can't lie, Cancers and Scorpios, they're more in tune than anything, even Taurus. So my thing is, how in the world? I'm just trying to understand. They talk Pisces the most psychic. Yeah, they can take in so much emotions and they got to show it though. They can probably feel a lot, but so could Cancer feel a lot. So could Scorpio feel a lot. See what I'm saying? So we got to put perspective on that. We got to go by what we know. You know what I'm saying? Say agree 100%. And I'm not down playing no sign. I love all astrology sign. You put to love all if you into it, but you got to speak facts of what you know, the people who you around. Name all the Pisces you know that are psychic and more psychic than you. You might not even be a Pisces. If they're not more psychic than you, you're not really, you don't really carry a lot of Neptunian energy, then that you know right there. So with that being said, I see you, Jamel. Jamel speaks. I love you. Um, I love you. But I love you too, brother. Said hugs, Janelle. That's right. All my placements are in the water houses. Okay. Yeah, you need a ground to stand on. Once you master that, since you got all this water in your chart, once you master this, you good. Uh AF, you good. You good. So I had to make this video, and it's because I don't only want you to take my word. I want you to study for yourself. A lot of people probably agree, like Janelle, because she knows, and she tell you that when she comment under the post, she says that she has psychic gifts. So this proved automatically. So the dude who I was speaking to, I don't even know if he's psychic like that. He said he's an astrologer. He get into astrology, but if you was truly psychic, why you just claim what you are then? Claim what you are. You say you psychic. Okay, cool. But I'm just trying to say that Pisces, anywhere in the hell, you can tell me that Pisces will be more psychic than every other sign. It is not proven. I mean, other than what other astrologers say out their mouth. A lot of videos say this, and but we don't see it. We got to see it. See, I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo moon where I got to see it. I got to see it. I don't see it. See what I'm saying? So you got to show. It's like the show me state. Say, oh, it ain't felt, it's unseen. But I'm cycling inclined too. I go in the underworld too. I got my sun conjunction to Pluto. Sun conjunction to Pluto. Come on now. Sun conjunction to Pluto. Come on now. Just to hit in the unseen, you go deep into this shit. And then I got also Sun sextile Neptune. So Neptune is part of who I am, but it's a potential. But Pluto is automatically a part of who I am. And plus, Sun conjunction to Mercury. So I gotta have understanding of what I feel. You know, Pluto is clairsentient too. They got all the gifts that Pisces got and the moon. But if we was to talk about if we were to talk about what's the most psychic, you have to start from the mother. Always the moon. Cause we all what you think we do under the moon phases. So, but since all of them are part of the moon, no sign be more psychic than the other. They just got different roles they play, different jobs and different positions. Every sign got a different role they play. Like Libra's job is to know people's mind, so they can know how to relate to people, so they can know how to deal with people. So they're good at picking up on people's thoughts. So they're good at reading people's mind. And a lot of not only me as a Libra, but even this mental health place that I go to and help people with at, I said it wrong, at the staff members, most of them are Libras. And they know how to read people. They say, oh, he just don't want nothing but this. He want that. Like the mental health people, they say, well, they don't want nothing but this. They want nothing but that. They already know. Psychically inclined. Because it's Libra job to know people's thoughts, know what they want, and repeat the patterns of people, to read people. So every astrology sign got its role to play. Every sign got its role to play. I got Uranus in Scorpio too. And I got a Libra North node. I got an Aries South node. So why you hear the aggressiveness come out of me? You know what I'm saying? So, but every sign got a role to play. And every sign got a psychic gift. Then because you hear water sign the most, because they are they deal with the inner feelings. But Earth do too. Earth sign just be more material. When they open up to it, you'll see how psychic the Earth sign can be. They got to be, but as long as they tap into the inner self, they win. Who go into the inner self more than other would be water signs. But who stay in their minds more than other? Because you got to understand, the two inner elements is water and air. Water and air. Air is in the mind. The mind is inner. And, you know, water is inner. Fire is more outer. Earth is more outer. So they go outer. So it's a fire sign job to go in. It's an earth sign job to go in. It's an air and water sign job to go out. Because air and water already in. You see what I'm saying? So now they have to go out to balance it out. You see? Which means spill out. Get the expression off your mind. And for a fire sign, the earth, especially a fire sign, is for them to hold some of that. Because they got so much fire within them, and meditate and channel that energy and put it into something that's creative and productive. So this is how it works with fire signs. So earth signs, really, to be honest with you, earth sign is a powerful placement. We all be forgetting about earth signs. And you know, I don't even have a dominant. Yeah, I got like a good bit of earth. I think I'm more balanced in my chart, but earth, it's got a lot of people with earth sign. People don't give them the credit. Astrologers don't give earth sign the credit that they need. They make it like they just about money. They just about business. They just about, and that's a good thing because earth sign is one of the most loyal elements. They don't change up. They steady pace of, fix. But the thing is, as long as they fix on the right thing, they win. But they fix on the negative, this is when they lose. Cause they fix on stuff that's like a downer, and they can't arise hard for them to get out of that. They fixing that. Earth is more like a fixed sign. So the thing is though, about the Virgo Earth, it get the ability to change. Not only is the Earth, they can become sand. They can become many things other Earth. So they can deal with everything that deal with the earthly plane. But Earth itself is a powerful element. Like once they all tap into themselves, like Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, they'll know that they are it on on the earth. They hold all the elements within their being. They know they hold everything, and they can because they can control the forces of nature better than anyone. So we need Earth in our charts. We need anybody who got. You don't have to be a Earth, Sun, a Moon, or whatever, or a rising. As long as you got a lot of Earth in your chart, that element, you'll be good. If you do have a lot of water or whatever, or air, because air and water signs definitely psychic, inclined. All signs are psychic, but air deals with the inner mind. Uh, Water deals with the in the emotions. See what I'm saying? In the emotion, in the mind. Both is the mind. Emotions is mind too on a different level. It's a forceful energy. See, air just can flow everywhere. It can go everywhere. Cause when you think of the air, what's in the air? See what I'm saying? You got the sun, fire in the air. Fire need that inspiration from the air. See what I'm saying? So what do fire do? It transforms to the air. So I'm saying that's why you burn stuff and turn to smoke. So like that there. See, Earth stands solid. Look at the trees. The trees been here longer than anything. And when they go, shoot, they get all the honor because they've been here for all a while. They just transform. So the trees hold all the elements though. See what I'm saying? They help us live. Cause they hold everything it takes. They the support. They are the storage of life. See what I'm saying? So Earth is the storage of life. So when the Earth sign really learns something, they learn deeper than anybody. And that we got to understand. Anybody with the Earth sign could be Capricorn Taurus. If they ever become spiritual, because they already gonna have the hustle ability. So once they trust spirit, money gonna come to them anyway. They're gonna be prosperous. So once they harness all this knowledge, because the Earth sign learn kind of slower than a lot of signs, but the reason why they learn slow, because they're careful with the knowledge. Because they want to get it. They really want to get it. They don't want to spit stuff, and they want to really learn everything. They want it's mastery. And so when they learn, they have a whole storage full of knowledge. So when they really learn, they get it. Especially with Taurus. Taurus is that energy. I think due to if we say African culture, we say Aset. She's the sacred mother the whole world honor. In other words, call her Isis or Mary or whatever. But this is very powerful. Also, Virgo deals with Aset. Virgo and Venus energy deals with Aset. So when we think of this, and you think of Mercury deal with Tahuti, you think of all of this. If you transfer it to African culture, you'll understand more of this Western lingo. See what I'm saying? So with this being said, back on track. Anywhere in the world, Pisces is the most psychic sign, beautiful people. That's what astrologers say. You got to go by what you say and what you see and what you know. So I'm saying that with intuition come into play. If we were gonna say who's better than the better, it'd be the moon. Why not the moon? Who started all this? Who got the 8 moon cycles? And Neptune is a part of it, so it will have some of that energy. So is Pluto. So no sign is better than the other, beautiful people. Even Uranus, they deal with electricity, electricity thoughts. You know how thoughts vibrate through? I tell them come to them quickly. They don't fight. They don't fight. It's like I'm speaking right now. Probably my Jupiter trying to Uranus speaking right now. See what I'm saying? Because Uranus fast. It get thoughts fast. As it speaks, it's like, did I say that? Dog, it's just flowing through me. That's downloads, cognitive where it can read anything that comes through it. If we can't read it at the moment, it'll come like electricity. True. Be like, oh, I got the answer. I got the power. You feel good. And many times I did that when I wanted to know something, and I went to working or doing something I was doing. All of a sudden it came to me. I said, oh, I got the answer. Oh, I got it now. Just like that. You don't think that's powerful? That's very powerful. So I don't know what people talk about. Pisces the most psychic. What's up with all this challenge? I understand. This might be friendly to challenge, and we can challenge and but you got to find the facts. What's the evidence? What's the proof? What about the people who are around you? Look at all people who are Pisces, who are Aquarius. I guarantee you see more Aquarius who's more intuitive than anything. Cause I'm around a lot of them. So shit, facts. That's right. I miss being a tree. I need to borrow some earth. Say I need to borrow some earth. I see you for good reasons. For good reasons. Most of my friends are earth signs. Yeah, if they choose to, you say your friends are good, are earth signs. If they choose to tap into their power, they can be some of the wisest people. If they choose to, it's just that a lot of earth signs don't choose to deal like that. But they are intuitive when it comes to the earthly plane, though. I mean, I can't. They know how to survive. They know how to make money. They know how to hustle. They know how to do that. So that's a good thing. So if they choose to, they could be very powerful psychics and mediums. Uh, it's just that the inner mind want to stay in his mind. The inner emotions want to stay in its emotions. Like water signs, the air sign want to stay inner. Even though, even though like air signs on the right, but still it's the mind. So if it's the mind, shit, you already know what it how it be. See, Earth for to be inner, right? But it's Earth. What Earth do? They work. They go for it. They work hard. See what I'm saying? Fire for to be outer, but they really is outer. They really take action. They really just don't like to sit there. They really don't care about all that talk, jibber jabber. They want to get it done. So fire sign naturally about their instinct and their intuition quickly. Cause they go get it. They know how to go and they go get it. So there's no balance because they're not listening to their intellect. So they miss a beat, some of them. Unless you're messing with something like the Sun and Jupiter is more thinkers. Aries, they just they hard here. They go though. But Aries is one of the strongest signs. See, all signs is powerful. Even Aries. I don't know why people don't like the Aries energy, because Aries is some of the strongest warriors who will fight for you, who know how to go to war. They intuitive want to go to that. We talk know how to go to war. We talking about not only physically, we talking about mentally too. And they quick thinkers, they quick speakers, and they can speak a lot too. They could talk too, just like a air sign. The most talkative signs that I experienced since I've been on the internet, the competition was between this will be the competition. I'm talking about from people who I experienced. I know I'm a Libra, so I know a Libra is one of the most talkative, if not the most talkative. There's many other Libras who I talk to, and they want me to counsel them, and they can just go. I said, damn, I don't get a break. I can't even get it. I'm the teacher. They come to me for lessons, and they just go. I said, damn. And not only one, not only two, not only three. Every Libra that I encounter talk. So is Gemini. Gemini give Libras a challenge. Gemini give Libras a challenge. Libras and Geminis, I'm talking through all my life of experience, the most talkative people there is. Then Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the other one. You can't leave the fire Sag out. They can talk too. So if you mess with the air sign, see Aquarius is the type they don't really talk like that. I mean they can go there, but they don't care if they do or don't. See what I'm saying? So that's the thing about Aquarius. But Aquarius might have some wisdom that they had that they hold back, or sometimes they just blurt it out, give out their wisdom, and they be on point. You be like, this sounds crazy, but they on point. And then you think of it, say, oh, bright idea. There's many Aquarius idea like that. And sometimes they might can't express themselves well as a Libra or Gemini, and you might cut them off because you're thinking they don't know what they talk about. And then when they say, hold up, this is what I was saying. And when they finish with what they were saying, you be like, oh, you on point. And it was brighter than your idea because you just didn't listen because you thought you were fast and that they ain't knew what they were talking about. So you want to chop off their conversation. So I'm trying to tell y'all, Aquarius is smart. They ain't lie about that part. Scorpio, a lot of Scorpio. I'm going by my experience now. I've been around all these people. I be around people. I'm a Libra. I be around people. So Scorpios, what I know about them That they really is psychic. They really intuitive, just like Aquarius. Because I knew Scorpios even when I was on the downside of the game, was living a low life where like the OG, he was a Scorpio. This nigga or this dude, I'm gonna say it this way. I think that'll relate more to my audience, but I always be myself. But he's the type that he knows when the police gonna come. And you'll think that he worked with the police, but he'll leave the block and he don't even get busted. Everybody on the block get busted. This nigga know when to leave because intuition kick in. I'm just trying to explain to y'all about Scorpio's intuition is on point. Um, Another Scorpio I know, uh, when she speak, she makes so much sense from her heart. And a lot of Scorpios, they're gonna give things challenge, and Aquarius don't give things challenge. They in Uranus and that Pluto energy is not gonna go for anything. They're gonna challenge whatever system there is, and Pluto gonna dive deep out because they want to know. Oh, I'm gonna tell you another sign that want to know. You got your Virgos. Virgos want to dissect things and break it down. They just not gonna go for anything too. Virgo, Scorpio, and Aquarius not going for anything. They're not going for anything. Period. They're gonna break things down. You can tell them this, and Virgo ain't gonna believe. You got to have facts with Virgo. Scorpio gonna dive deep up until they're gonna do the research. All these signs are researchers. Aquarius definitely ain't gonna, they gonna rebel against thoughts anyway, for the sake of rebellion. They the most rebellious sign there is. So when we talking about what you say, you got to make sense. If you don't make sense, or it don't, they gonna rebel against because they gonna until they find the facts. Especially Virgo. Virgo got to find the facts. Then they gonna give you your flowers. They say you're right because Virgos like facts. Facts because they Earth. I'm a Virgo moon, so that's Mother Earth right there. So with that being said, that's my emotions. So that being said, it got to be facts. People can't tell me anything, and that's why I made this post because dude tried to tell me something. And I'm a Virgo moon. You got to prove to me that Pisces is the most psychic. I mean, from my experience, earthly experience, from my experience, the people I'm around. Oh no, 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 no. And plus, you got to understand now, water dominate my chart. Water dominate water and air. There's just about a balance, but they say more water, and some places say it's a balance. But most places say the water is more dominant in my chart. But anyway, so I can tap it. So you can't say that I'm just earthly because I can tap into the emotions too. So that's not factual. I'm a Pisces midheaven, and this is my job to bring spiritual things to y'all. So I'm not downplaying Pisces because this is part of my energy. Neptune, my life path 7. So, but I got to break it down and correct stuff that no sign is better than the other. All zodiac signs has its role to play. All numbers has its role to play. And whatever it's good at, that's the field it will be good at. For example, Earth got the ability to represent the God in them on Earth and shine like one. And that's through things. The air got the ability to tap into anything. They can go into the earth, but it's gonna be temporary with air. Cause air get bored. That's why they be everywhere. Cause even the air is in your room. Air is everywhere. So, but the fire, theirs is to aspire you, be that leadership, and to so you can represent the leader within you. That you could be very creative, use your fire element. So you got the water. Water is to be more loving, more nurturing, more caring on this earth. You know what I mean? So is Earth got some of that too, nurturing, caring. So now you understand how it works. All got its thing, you know. So air's job is to relate and connect to people. All air signs. That's why they are people. You know what I'm saying? It's social. So is water. Water, they do it by feelings. Air do it by socialization, communication, by writing, by talking, you know what I'm saying? Or connecting, bonding with you, being cool. Water do it by showing their feelings, by they can bond with you, you know what I'm saying? They talk real stuff that you can feel, that they hypnotize you with, that your soul be all into. See, you're saying Earth do it by practical means. Like some people don't show their emotions, And you'll think, you'd be like, oh, they don't love me. I'm around these type people too. And you'd be like, they don't love me. It ain't that they don't love you. It is that they show they love you through earthly things by being supportive, by being there, also by giving you gifts or by doing something for you. That's how earthly people do it. You might be like, oh, they don't have no emotional feeling. They do. They just don't. It's the element. It's the element that they have, which is earth. So you got to understand. Once you understand astrology, you understand people, because then you can say, okay, I see why they appear to be cold, but they're not cold because they're so supportive and they're always there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just they got the earth element like that. They don't be like no water sign with all the emotions and stuff like that there. And some people got all the elements, a balance of it. Some people go through all of it, a balance of it. All of us got all the elements, but some go through more of certain elements than the other. So we got to understand that. And once you understand that, we good, beautiful people. My daughter is a Gemini sun with Aquarius with a Aries rising. Oh, she's a genius. Okay, that's what's up. Very smart. Yeah, she blew up like a bomb. She's also a bomb. I understand that fire element, but she get over it quick because that Aries there, unless she got something else in her chart. Like no Earth, it's a thing. Pisces drink a lot too. I know they drink a lot. They don't, because they trying to escape the world. They don't want to go through. See, Pisces want peace and love. They can't handle it. They gonna try to escape stuff and drink and smoke and all this other stuff. So sometimes they appear to be weak because they got to do all that. But if they had Earth in your chart, they just help you do all that. This help you get through all that. See, the Earth or fire, fire will help you get through there, make you strong. And if you had the mind, you got to have the mind too. The mind help you, a strong mind help you get through anything. So, and that's why you don't see a lot of Pisces be the most psychic. Is because anybody can say, oh, they the most psychic. You can say it, I can say it, but we don't see it. How can we say that? You went, well, something wrong here. Especially if you got something like a Virgo Earth, Virgo Moon, a lot of Virgo in your chart. You gonna try to dissect that. Or if you got Earth signs, even like Capricorn, they gonna do the same thing. Like they ain't gonna believe this until they see it. So the Earth sign going you got to have the facts. And so also Pluto don't go for anything to break the taboos. So also Aquarius, they rebellious, so they don't see it. So so that's why. And yes, if we want to talk about second decan, my second decan is Aquarius Libra. We can put all together now. Now in the card book on the King of Club, the Master of Knowledge, which means I'm break the taboos on earth, bring the truth to the world. That's my job. I'm all gonna be known for what I say and what I wrote. That's what they said in the book. But anyway, it says the most psychic card in the deck. But anyway, then they got the Queen of Club, which is she's the mother intuition. But I'm the King of Club. But I also got the Four Hearts, which is the Cancer card, which means I love the family, the home, the ancestors. This is what I'm into. Also, let me say this: the moon deal with the ancestors and the family. They go deep. So what you mean that Pisces is the most psychic? This the mother. So if we were to compare, that's what it would be. But since we don't compare and we be like all signs is mostly psychic in their own way, and none is better than the other, this when we get a better understanding. And this is why we don't have to go overboard with one or the other. But it's fun because it help you know yourself. It help you know a lot about you and about others when you know their chart. And you be like, oh, that's why they do that. Then you say, okay, I know I won't say certain things to this person because they got a lot of this Aries in here, and they go off like a ticking time bomb. Or, you know how to move with people once you know their natal chart, especially like your kids, your family, and you know what they need to do more. If they like have a lot of Leo, the sun, you say, okay, that's why they play for. You won't criticize for them for playing a lot. You'll show them how they should do it. Like you find a way they can play and they can carry out their gifts because this is part of who they are. So that's what astrology is for. It's a guide. It's a guide. See, Edgar Case, he's very psychic. I ain't saying that all Pisces not psychic now. I'm just saying that some just don't know how to. Most don't know how to tap into their energy. Edgar Case was one of them. who know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you also had geniuses, what Einstein was. But also you got all type of people, you know what I'm saying? And when I look online, I see a lot of Libra psychics. So you see all type of signs, especially suns. Sun's just there, you know what I'm saying? But we got all everything else in your chart too, like your moon sign, your rising, your your Mercury in this sign, your Venus in that sign. It goes on and on and on. Jupiter in this sign. Like Jupiter is part of my rising sign. And people will be like, why you ain't shy then? You got the Cancer there. But I'm a Libra sun too. I got Virgo too, all this talkative energy. Okay. Then you got Jupiter in Cancer. What you think Jupiter is? Expression. Jupiter gonna dominate that. Cancer gonna help that motion span. So when I did explode, it was big because that Jupiter there, Jupiter explode big. It's that fiery and water mixture. Just like a exploding, like wow. Cause you ticking time bomb. But it also expand your intuition, your psychic gifts. Be feeling more as you get older. You get bigger as you get older. When I was younger, I wouldn't gain. It's hard to gain weight. But as I get older, it was easy for me to gain weight. So this is pretty much Jupiter and Cancer type of energy, beautiful people. So we gotta understand that. Very powerful stuff. Okay, that's your chart. Y'all can inbox me. I can hit up. I like to talk about astrology too. So if y'all know my inbox, I can put it on my community page, my community thing. I have 2 grand trines. You do? I'm super psychic. I don't doubt that you. I don't doubt that you're super psychic. You know what I'm saying? I was saying that the Pisces you got this person individual who told me they gonna unsubscribe. I'm like, go ahead. I'm different. You didn't know that? Why you think people subscribe to me? Because I'm different. For being different and thinking different. They don't want to hear the same old stuff. You can hear the same stuff on different people. You go to their pages and hear the same thing on. Most astrologers are gonna say the same thing over and over and over. I think people subscribe to me because I'm different. They don't want me to be the same. Who you think? Because this is different and plus it's on point. And so I said, go ahead and unsubscribe. I said, thank you. I do magic. I do. I am magical. Okay. The only thing that do clear out those who got that spirit to rebel against everything without study, without research, without saying, here, I seen this, or I had family members, a lot of them psychic, a lot of them this. You got to tell me stuff like that. Where I know a lot of people who are psychic. If you're gonna prove something to me, you know what I'm saying? But I have to trust what you say and that you're not making up nothing. That you say that I know that out of 10 family members who Pisces, 8 of them psychics like that there. Then I could be like, oh, okay. But if you ain't got no proof, what I'm gonna do? And I've been around a lot of people who wasn't. It might be 1 or 2 out of all of them. Come on now. And when you got a lot of Aquarius and air signs and earth signs and other signs that's more psychic, even Scorpio and Cancer. So you got to prove that. See, what makes Pisces so critical is that sometimes it can't handle all them currents. And so it could miss a beat. It don't want to deal with it. It don't want to be psychic. You see? A Libra or air signs, a lot of them, or earth signs, they the one who can deal with this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know they say that earth signs and air signs don't like to be into their emotions and stuff. That's true. But the thing is, like a Libra, for example, somebody made a video about Libra. I like that because it was on point. This person said, what people don't know is that, and this is a white lady, I don't know her name, astrologer. Uh, she said, what people don't know is that Libras gonna always be psychic. It's because they deal with people all their lives, relating to people, so they don't have to be psychic. She said they might not be the most psychic, but like Scorpio and all the other signs, they might stop being psychic because it's too much. So I'm saying it might be too much. They don't want to deal with this energy, but Libra gonna deal with this energy all their life. So when she said all that there, I said, oh man, she's on point. Cause we get better as time goes on. So this is what happened to me. I didn't know I had all these gifts, but now I know I always live by my intuition without knowing. Now I know I was. I live by my intuition a lot more than I thought I was. So it was a balance. Um, So I like this to people who know what they're talking about. I don't care if you're white, black, yellow. You got to know what you're talking about. Now, you got to know what you're talking about. That's just basically it. You know what I'm saying? So if you can prove it, you got me. If you can prove it, you got me. So library is very intuitive. That's right. Libra, library, that's right. And let me show you something else Janelle speaks. I don't know who to keep taking your comments off. I don't know. Some say message retract. I don't know who doing all this, who be retracting these messages. I don't know who doing this. You know what I'm saying? I see that a lot, and I'm trying to figure out, do the computer do it themselves? Do they got a program, and why? You ain't saying nothing but Libra this is very intuitive. So hoping nobody ain't. Oh, she took a message back. We can do that. I ain't know we can do that. But anyway, these are very intuitive. Okay, screaming observative. They just make it look good. That's right. And a lot of times, Janelle, to speak the truth, not to say because I got a dominant, a Libra in me. To speak the truth is that a Libra, a lot of time, like you say, make it look smooth. People don't know that a Libra be behind a lot of stuff. Libra be they what you call it, instigate stuff a lot. They can instigate stuff, cause war, but also cause peace. Now look at the two rappers, NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk. The whole industry is on fire because of them. Both of these Libras. Now let's look at all these Libras now. You had your Young Jeezys, you had your TIs, but all of them be speaking, all of them be in the media. Look at Snoop Dogg. Most of your Libras being they deal with expression. Now, what I'm saying is people don't know that a Libra is smooth. I keep telling people that I had a conversation with another dude. He was a Libra, and it's on this channel. And he could feel what I'm saying. We just so smooth. You got to be like a Scorpio to see us. It's only a Scorpio who can see me. I ain't gonna lie. Only Scorpio or maybe a Virgo or something like that. Or Aquarius. But other than that, you ain't be able to see me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody will be able to see a Libra. It was a Scorpio, my Scorpio cousin. He seen the play. He seen what was going on. He said, you were the cause of this. You were the one made it happen because we not broadcasting out in the open like that. You see? So yeah, because Libras are smooth. Venus effect. Taurus can be that too, though. So, with that being said, the Scorpios can peep some shit. That's why I say if you were gonna say the most psychic, it's gonna be between. I said the moon, right? But I gotta say Scorpio too up there. You know what I mean? Scorpio up there too, cause they can peep. They don't call Scorpio for nothing. They can scope. They got the scope, Scorpio, They can scope, so they can peep some stuff. Um, they're very powerful. So we talking about the most psychic. We got to get that straight. There's no saying really the most psychic. If we were to pick, it had to start with the mother at all times. The moon had to be her, and also got to be that Pluto energy. Because Pluto, the reason why Pluto, because they deal with it. They can deal with that better than anyone. They love this type stuff. They love the hidden. They love the unknown. They love spirituality. You got to be Scorpio. Yeah, don't play with a Libra. That's right. That's right. People, yeah, they underestimate a Libra because Libra doesn't usually act immediately. They way up step. Yeah, because a lot of times what happened is two people got to realize a Libra don't want to cause chaos. They already be knowing your mind. Like I know a lot of people mind. I know they feel it. I don't want to hurt them, and that's why like just like Jada Waiter, she from Savannah, from my hometown, but she was speaking that her and her sister got into it. And she said she didn't want to go all out of the meetings and say all this and all that. Libra really care about the family, so she was like really, my sister really doing this, and she was saying basically she was saying I could hurt my sister because I got a lot of knowledge, but she don't put it out there like that. No, see, Libra don't want to hurt people. We don't want to. We got so much information inside our head, so when we go to spit, and they be like, "What?" And we know how to hurt people. We know ways and plots to do this, destroy people. So we be like, really? I can't believe you crossed me. I don't want to do this. Like, really? But then that scale tilt, you be like, I don't care no more. It's over. Leave it go ham and destroy their whole opponent. So that people got to realize. Cause Libra will destroy you. I ain't gonna lie. Facts. Libras know what's up. That's right. Our whole thing is to bring peace and harmony, but when the scale tilts, it's a whole nother scenario. That's basically it. Basically it. We don't like it, but if we got to, we will. Bring the swords out. That justice card come out. Chop, 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 chop. And with no remorse. Cause after we tilt, after it's over with, after we don't weighed it up, that's over with. Nobody care no more. We don't care no more. It's over with. We feel justified. So that's why it's the scale, and that's why we don't just like to chop people head off. We got like for they can do a lot of stuff before we ever take action. And then Libras look cute, beautiful, charming, like how I look handsome. Uh, and people think that we weak because we look good, but what they got to realize, look, our looks is deceived. Because Libras always prove to people that we go hard. Because the Aries come out, all the other stuff, the opposite side. So then they say, I ain't knew. Yeah. You don't know what's in our mind. We always thinking, just like a Virgo, just like Aquarius, just like a Gemini. Libras are always thinking. We always using our head. We stay in our minds. So you got to understand this is an air sign. People forget that element. They think of Venus, the love, they think of the beauty, they think of the charm, the how Libras could unite with people because it's Venus. Venus know how to put colors together and color coordinate and put people together, bring people together, and know how to deal with all type of attitude. But they forget about the mind. They forget that Libra's an air sign. All air signs deals with the mind. All air signs deal with picking up on people's thoughts and reading people's thoughts. So they got their psychic gifts as reading people's thoughts. Do it with ease. Like I finish off a sentence before you say it. We can pick people patterns. When I say Libra, I'm also talking about Gemini and Aquarius as far as the mind, air sign. Just Aquarius would do it in a unique way. They say things that you never heard of. And that's the Uranus in me. You see? Now Gemini, they will express themselves more than anyone. You know what I'm saying? But Libra will bring great understanding and truth to things. They'll bring the truth to things. But also they could appear to be fake sometimes, and we do appear to be fake, but it's not that we fake. We don't want to cause trauma. We don't want to cause, we all about the peace. And every day we can vouch for this. The only reason we do what we do, and sometimes we could lie. If we do lie, it's for a purpose. We don't just lie. We don't like to lie, period. We like the truth. We don't like no fakeness. So if we do lie, it's to cause peace. Like if we know this could start something, we might do that so we don't want to start chaos or something like that. So y'all gotta understand that Venus is abundance. So is Jupiter. Jupiter is abundance. You see, I just don't be stuck on no Venus now. Jupiter is abundance too now. See, that's why I say all zodiacs to me is love. But I do stand on Libra. I do stand on all the others too. But all zodiacs is love. I stress my Libra sun, my Virgo moon, my Cancer rise. Everything else in me is love too. So I give all honor to everything. So not only Venus is abundance, Jupiter is too. Jupiter is the lucky planet. So we gotta understand that. Don't take a Libra beauty as a mistake, because you got to understand Libra is smart now. And they can manipulate very well, just like a Cancer. A Cancer people can manipulate very well. Look at all cardinal signs. They ain't cardinal for nothing. Cancers, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, and Libra. All these cardinal signs, they take action. They like leaders. They do this naturally. They always create something new. They coming out with, like, Cancer deal with emotions. So they come with new ways when dealing with emotions. Libra come with new ways of dealing with thoughts of the mind. So Capricorn come with new ways when dealing with the earth plane. And Aries when dealing with the fire plane, creating whatever spiritual works. So we got to understand that part too, the cardinal in them. And we got to understand the mutable for the mutable signs. The reason why they can be the most smartest, because they can adjust anywhere. They get the information from anywhere. And we got to understand about the fixed signs. Everything got its good to it too, not only bad but good. Fixed signs. The thing about that is that when they fix on something, especially if it's good, you ain't got to worry about them changing. And they're loyal and they're dedicated. Once they're your friend and they got locked in, you ain't got to worry. They're gonna be loyal to the end. They can even suffer with it. So that's the thing about fixed signs. and to get the job done. Fixed sign. You want people who get the job done. You want no people who play type people. Just like earth signs to get the job done and fixed signs. So say, oh my God, facts. Libras know what's up. Yeah, we know what's up. Look, okay, just look at it like this. Janelle speaks. Look at it like this here. You got Virgo right beside Libra. Then you got Scorpio right there. They gonna have a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Every zodiac gonna have a little bit of what they next to. So you look at that, you be like, oh, okay. The astrology is fun now. Don't get me wrong, very fun. Because if you know the signs, and it's very easy once you get it right, you can read anybody in your family. You can look at their chart and say, "Oh, I see why." And you can tell that they're gonna live long or what they're suffering with. It also explain all that. What they're suffering with, explain everything. Why they like this color, why they like that. So if you once you learn the elements, you learn the zodiac signs itself. First, you got to learn the zodiac signs itself, then learn the planet, learn the elements, what they represent, and then when you say like Jupiter in Cancer, you can put them together, blend them in, and take the bad sides of Jupiter and the bad sides of Cancer and blend them in. Same thing with the good side. So you know how to read people. It'd be simple after a while. So this thing is very powerful. My life path 7 helps me. Oh, you're a life path 7 like me? No wonder. No wonder. And what I noticed too is that numerology corresponds with your natal chart. Like I'm a life path 7. Now look what I got: Cancer rising, a Pisces big heaven, and a Virgo moon, and a Libra sun. Now think of what life path 7. What life path 7 deal with? It deals with the moon. It deals with Neptune. And it deals with the seventh house of Libra. And plus, I got Virgo, which dissect things and break things down. So think of that. Just think of that. And you're gonna see how your numbers correlates with your natal chart. And you be like, wow, how they do this? How people was, it's the eye from the African culture, they was beautiful. And then they translate to other cultures. It's beautiful how it happened. How we can understand the science. Everybody contribute to it. Every culture, everyone, starting from the African culture, everything contribute to it. How powerful this was. This is very powerful. I'm telling you. And everything from your Bibles, from your Qurans, it deals with astrology and numerology. Everything in life. That's how you think you move. Just like measuring tape. They got to measure things. They use mathematic calculations and science, and this is how you make it. How you survive through the corona, through science and spirituality, right? And this is how you won't catch no virus, no disease, knowing what to get, knowing what to do, and also being connected to spirit and to nature. So that's why this is very important. Say no earth, super weirdo I am. Weirdo. I'm about to get off here, people, and I'll contact y'all another time. I love y'all. I just had to explain that, give you a deeper understanding, and I'm always keep going live. I love y'all. Y'all know how to hit me up. You know what I mean? RAPOWER19 gmail.com or at gmail.com. So it's raw power 19 RAPOWER19, and you know the rest, Gmail. So all lowercase letters. So with that being said, love y'all. I'm out.